Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
Scott.
Hey, yo. Is that his younger brother? It's gonna be
Jeff.
The cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
And you're listening to
all of the great action figures from our good friends at Hasbro.
The Fullyposeable.
Have your own WrestleMania with all your favorite figures.
Wrestling Figure.
Each sold separately from LJN.
Podcast.
And we are the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling.
Hey, welcome to episode 503 of the Fullyposeable Wrestling Figure Podcast, longest running episodic wrestling figure podcast going today. My name is Jeff, and sitting alongside next to me is my real life brother, not storyline brother, Scott. Scott, say hello.
Hello.
Scott, what's going on, dude?
Well, a couple things. First off, Jeff, have you tried the Decades menu at Taco Bell yet?
No. Sean and Eric are going crazy over the Dorito Locos Tacos, my coworkers, I should say.
As well, they should be, yes.
Eric ordered, I think, like 6 items today, 2 of them being the Dorito Locos Tacos. I got a
Does he get the Supreme or the regular?
I think he got regular, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so basically no sour cream and tomatoes. He just likes the cheese and the lettuce.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Sean got 2 Dorito Locos Tacos. I got the Power Bowl, which I always get.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
They bring back this glorious Decades menu.
Uh-huh.
And instead of celebrating it, which you should be,
yeah,
you spit on it and get something off the regular menu instead.
Yeah, that's what I always do, dude. I don't get anything. I don't fall for these gimmicks, dude. These weird
gimmicks.
These weird gimmicks of Taco Bell. I don't fall for this.
It's called marketing, sir. It's called marketing. These are special events. They should be treated as such.
I've got to get myself into shape for Mania next year. It's in Vegas. I'm in my late 40s, dude. Stuff doesn't shred off, if you know what I mean. I'm not ripped, like I was in my 20s and 30s.
You can't talk shit about yourself until you look like me. Then you can talk all the shit about yourself you want.
Shit, you're a handsome dude.
I'm not saying that. But I've got I'm not missing any meals. And I look the part. Scott, do you want dessert? Hell yes, I want dessert. Scott, do you think you can finish this? Hell yes, I can finish this. Hence, I look like this. So until you look like this, you have no room to talk shit about yourself. Therefore, you need to respect the Decades menu. Also, you should be putting an asterisk on your WrestleMania plans, as we just discussed before recording.
I'm
Jeff.
not saying anything. All I'm saying is that the Super Bowl is going to be out here in San Francisco, and that's it.
And that could directly affect your WrestleMania plans.
I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word right now.
No, I'm saying the words.
We still have a long way to go in football season. Anything can happen. It's a long season. We still got the winter months. We still got a lot to go. I ain't saying a word.
Okay, fair enough. But I will tell the listeners that there is a thing that could happen that could potentially affect Jeff's plans for WrestleMania. I'm most likely out. I would say I'm about 95% certain I'm not going.
Vegas.
Yeah, I'll be there in November for Kiss.
It's because you're quitting the show, isn't it? It's because you quit. That's what it is. You're quitting the show, and now you're
Here we go.
You've already tipped your hand of what's going to happen come January 25th if the show's going to continue past 10 years.
Yeah, here's a spoiler. I'm going to be broke and won't be able to afford to go to WrestleMania in Vegas. That's the spoiler. That's the news. Peyton's at a new dance studio, dude, and it's way more expensive than the previous one. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be at WrestleMania, and it's not because of the show. It's funds, 100%. And I'm telling you that in September for an April event.
No, you'll be there.
Starting now, we're collecting donations from the listeners. If you would like to donate, fullyposablewfp@gmail.com. Feel free to PayPal. Friends and family, of course. Anything that you can spare so that Scott can go to WrestleMania. And this is one advertisement you would never freaking hear on this show ever. Because don't send money, damn it. We're not taking it. We'll send it right back.
If you send $500, Scott will take a selfie. If you send $1,000, Scott and I will take a selfie. We're fully clothed. Nothing's coming off.
Oh my gosh, dude.
For $1,500, that's our top tier. We'll show some leg. We'll show some leg.
We might Donald Duck it.
We'll create our own Sears catalog.
Oh, dude. Anyway, back to Taco Bell's
Let's get
decades
back
menu.
to Taco Bell. Let's get back.
So I was supposed to have it for dinner the night that it dropped. Unfortunately, long story short, I didn't make it to Taco Bell that night, so I had it for lunch the next day. Got the Cool Ranch Loco Supreme, amazing. Got the chili cheese burrito, so good. And the 7-layer burrito, incredible. So I still need to do a return trip so I can get the double-decker Supreme and a caramel apple empanada, which is a superior dessert. And they should really keep it on the menu permanently, in my opinion.
Eric actually said the caramel empanada was good. He wasn't completely wowed by it, but he was like, oh, yeah, it's good. Like,
okay, but I mean, to have it on the dessert menu, considering all they have right now is like cinnamon twists and those Cinnabon Delights.
Oh, yeah.
Which is technically part of their breakfast menu and not a dessert, although it could be. Their dessert game needs upping big time. In fact, the other day I had posted something on Facebook about the decades menu, and somebody mentioned bring back the Choco Taco. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's like tailor-made for Taco Bell. Do that. It's going to be way better than that Baja Blast ice cream they brought out that was trash. So they need to work on their dessert menu. Hopefully they decide to keep the caramel apple empanada. But dude, this decade's menu is incredible. In fact, I'm going to suggest we go there for dinner tonight when we're done recording.
All right.
I got spaces in my belly to fill.
You gotta get into Scotch shape for that Sears catalog that we're going to be putting out for the $1,500 tier.
Yes, exactly. I'll be in shapes, all right.
Everybody knows where to find our shirts and where to find us and where to send us audio questions and questions, all that stuff over at fullyposeablewfp@gmail.com. Scott, have you got anything recently?
No. I am on a buying freeze right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I will be for a while, spoiler alert, over the next few shows. Every time you ask me that, I'm going to be like, nope.
Oh, that's right, because you started a new dance studio.
I wish. I wish. I make the rules then.
For all the girls that are about 22 to 23 to 24 to 25. I gotcha. The new dance studio for those girls. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's called Pure Thoughts. I understand the poles being in here, but why they run from floor to ceiling and not along the mirrors like all the other dance studios we've been to? Oh, you don't worry about that.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Deep Thoughts. That's even better.
I did get something, but I don't remember. So anyways.
Is he just order so much you forget what comes in?
Sometimes. So I did get the Cody and Pharaoh 2-pack. I got that.
Oh, you bought that?
I did.
Oh, cool. Okay. It looks cool.
It is cool. It is cool. I got an articulated dog. So
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Maybe you can get Pharaoh's paw print on it as an autograph.
Oh yeah, good point, huh?
Like, Cody, I'm just gonna color your dog's paws in with Sharpie. Can you just place it on here?
Dude, if I meet Cody, I need to get that other half of the 2-pack signed of him and Dustin from Blood and Guts. Oh,
that's right. Yeah, you've got one ready to go.
I've got something that's half naked. One cheek's out, the other one isn't. So
exactly.
Yep. So anyways, okay, yes, I did get that. I forgot about that. I was talking to Luis Rivera, and he asked a question: which songs now have kind of are associated with someone in wrestling? For example, Voodoo Child. Every time he hears that song, he thinks of Hogan. So is there a song that you hear that you associate with someone in wrestling?
Yeah, another one bites the dust with Junkyard Dog. Every time I hear that song, like when I do Queen on Spotify and I just play random, and that song comes on, Junkyard Dog every time. Yeah.
Iron Man with the Road Warriors.
100%. Absolutely. Born in the USA.
Uh-huh.
I think of Wyndham and Rotundo.
The NWO theme that was in the Pornos.
That is in
Pornos.
Also that, yes. But there is a riff in one of those songs that's Jimi Hendrix. And I can't remember which one it is, and it drives me nuts. But there's a riff in one of the NWO in the main NWO song in like the breakdown part, and it's from Jimi Hendrix. And every time I hear that song by Jimmy, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the NWO riff. It's not Voodoo Child. It's a different Jimi Hendrix song.
Oh, okay.
But I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember which one it is. But yes, definitely there are triggers where you hear a song and you're like, boom, that guy.
Hardy's theme in WWF. That song is actually, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody can fact check me on this one, I don't feel like fact. Todd Hess.
He's on it.
He's on it. But the Hardy's theme was like an uncopyrighted theme. And basically,
so it's like free use.
It was free use, and it was used in used in like truck commercials. It was used in a bunch of different stuff, bunch of different commercials. But every time I heard that theme, I always associated it with the Hardys.
There were some WCW themes that were like that too. Was it like High Voltage or something? They had a theme that you'd hear like just randomly.
I think so.
Okay.
I want to say Sting's was like that. The original Sting song that was all da 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 down.
Yeah.
Down, down. But then I think it got copyrighted, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay. Living After Midnight, Midnight Rockers, AWA.
Good call, good call. Of course, Bad Company, AWA.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And Girls Just Want to Have Fun, I think Captain Lou. Just because he was in the video, but that's really technically not a theme song that was used in wrestling, but just because Captain Lou was in the video, I think Captain Lou when I hear that song.
The other one, WCW would also change some music around and like, for example, DDP was it a Nirvana?
Yes, that's right.
So WCW had a good way of kind of contorting some music that was very popular at the time.
Right. And make it sound not like that entirely so they wouldn't get sued.
Was it Nirvana?
It was Nirvana. Yeah.
Sounds...
And then Self High Five.
Yeah.
It would kick off like Smells Like Teen Spirit.
And of course you could run through ECW and obviously.
Well, yeah, of course. Walk, you've got RVD. So yeah, there's so much.
Enter Sandman, stuff like that.
Of course. That's iconic. Yeah.
But yes, those are the themes that kind of come to our brain that we associate. So when we hear it, it's like, oh yeah, that was a part of DDP's theme or stuff like that.
But you're right, dude. I think the biggest one for me is Iron Man with the Road Warriors. That's basically stapled to the Road Warriors for me. Every time I hear that song, I'm like picturing LOD running down to the ring and just destroying a couple of jobbers and leaving, grabbing their belts and going back to the locker room. I also want to point out, Luis Rivera brought up a good point that the Killer Bees did not wear Jordans. They wore Dunks. Leave it to the shoe guy to find that.
I don't know my shoes, dude. All I know is...
I don't either. Yeah, if they were black and yellow and had a Nike swoosh and they were high tops in the 80s, which we're talking like 86, 87...
They were Jordans.
They were Jordans. Exactly.
Yeah. All I know about shoes is Skechers has slip-ons and some of them are comfortable and some of them are not. You
have Skechers that are not comfortable? That are slip-ons?
I've worn them so much that they're not that comfortable anymore.
Oh, you got to replace them, dude. That air cushion gel thingy, the sole, it wears down. I have to get new shoes, new work, because I wear Skechers to work all the time, the slip-ons. And I have to get new ones probably every 9 to 10 months. Just because the insides break down, you're on them, every day at work. So they tend to break down pretty good. But yeah, dude, Skechers slip-ons, king of work shoes.
I have a Nike foot and a New Balance foot. So
what does that mean?
Remember how in hockey, we would always say you either had a CCM foot, a Bauer foot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. For shoes.
I had a Mission foot.
Oh, you had that's right. Mission. Yep. But I've got a Nike foot and a New Balance foot. That means like those are the most comfortable shoes to me is Nikes and New Balances. Skechers are comfortable too. Adidas are trash.
I highly disagree.
Really?
The most comfortable shoes I have owned ever are my Adidas.
Really?
And because I have work shoes and then I've got like weekend, tennis shoes, whatever. Yeah. And it used to be Skechers. I would get Skechers like as my like weekend shoes or whatever. Now I have completely transitioned to Adidas, dude.
Oh, I hate Adidas, dude. Adidas hurt my feet. They're trash, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, dude, they just dig into my foot. I hate those things so much.
Well, I am an Adidas and Skechers foot. Do they even still make Mission skates? Are those still a thing?
I haven't seen those.
Okay, so Mission may no longer be a brand. It was big in the 90s when roller hockey was blowing up, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should see the sticks nowadays, the composites and everything that people are swinging. Holy crap.
So those were starting to get big when we were playing in like the early to mid 2000s.
Yep. The Easton Synergies were just coming out.
Yes, the Synergy. Those were getting big because they were light. They didn't break very often. And when you saw somebody break one on the court, you're like, oh man, that was $120 they just destroyed. That sucks. I went aluminum a lot of times, but then I moved over to Sherwoods. The wood sticks, never went back. I stopped using aluminum entirely once I found the Sherwood, and it was the coffee curve.
Oh, the Paul Coffey curve.
The Paul Coffey, the number 77 curve, dude. That was my stick. Sherwood number 77 curve. Loved it.
That curve was not legal, dude.
No way. No way that was legal. I had never gotten slap shot off the ground until I bought that stick. And all of a sudden I'm hitting top corners. I'm like, what the hell? This is worth every penny.
You're nailing me in the mask and warm-ups.
You're like, what is Scott doing?
What the hell is this dude doing? Get rid of that Paul Coffey curve. Come on now.
Tell that guy to take off Scott's jersey. He's hitting me in the mask with his warm-up shots.
God damn
it was 100% that curve.
That's a fun memory right there. So, but
Absolutely.
you know what's crazy is those sticks nowadays, inflation hit, or as time gone on, those sticks are like $250.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, dude, those things are bank right now. So,
yeah, when they first came out, I think they were like $120, and then I was buying Sherwoods for 25. I'm like, this works for me.
All right, let's jump into pre-orders for Big Rubber Guys. The month of September, we have the Nasty Boys and Paul Ellering. That is the month of September Big Rubber Guys pre-order. Paul Ellering and the Nasty Boys. Moving along to Big Bad Toy Store. For Boss Fight Studio, you got Dragon Lee, Roosh, and Dralistico. Those are up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Also available on Big Bad Toy Store is also Big Rubber Guys. You can check those out, as well as zombie figures. You can check those out over at Big Bad Toy Store. Just utilize that search function. Toonie, check out their website. Check out their Wrestling Toon Stars. Macho, where he's in a red kind of sweatsuit, and 2 different Ric Flairs. Each figure is $39.99. So check those out over at latoonie.com.
And they've got their Everest series too as well, Jeff.
Yes. I love my Macho. I'm not taking it out of the box. It's just, there's something about it being inside that packaging that I just can't take out.
I get it. You buying LOD?
I've already pre-ordered them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep.
Gold or red?
Gold.
Excellent.
Shop.figurecollections, check out their variety of different retros. And of course, Scott talked about him earlier, the great Sean Ing. His pre-order is the Orient Express. There are 2 different types of Orient Express that you can get. One in black gear or one in red gear. And that's the Orient Express. $63.99 for those figures. And they do come in a 2-pack. So that is the Orient Express for Sean Ing. All right, it's time for the news. Let's get into those Bleacher Buddies, aka Wrestling Buddies. Sorry.
Wrestling Buddies.
Yeah, I just had a brain gas right there.
It happens.
2 new ones just popped up. It's Naomi and Chelsea Green. They look fantastic. You can find those at Bleacher Buddies, or just do a Google search for Bleacher Buddies and you'll be able to find those. Big Rubber Guys, the New York Comic-Con exclusive was announced, and it's Brian Myers. And Scott, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that an Iron Man outfit that he's in?
It sure is.
Okay, it is Iron Man. Thank you.
Unless they were going for something else, but that looks a lot like Iron Man to me.
Yep, it's Iron Man coloring. It's red and yellow.
Red and yellow,
yeah. Brian Myers, 1 of 500. That is Brian Myers, 1 of 500 New York Comic-Con exclusive for the Big Rubber Guys. Sticking with the Big Rubber Guys, they showed off their picture of their Killer Cross figure that's going to be coming out. Big Rubber Guy Killer Cross, to be determined on when he will be released. However, he is available in the Big Rubber Guys and will be coming soon.
So I guess he's not going back to WWE. Everybody was like, oh, this thing's a work. It's not. But then if he lands with the Big Rubber Guys, that's kind of proof that he's on his own. He's doing his own thing now. Good for him.
WWE's done a great job of making all of us think everything is a work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. 100%. Especially after that whole R-Truth thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, you don't know what to believe.
Yep. So that is for the Big Rubber Guys. Let's move over to Zombie Sailor. Pictures of the 6-inch New Jack was shown off. Now, as New Jack from about middle pectorals up. So it was mainly focusing on the face. Face looks fantastic. That was shown off. And you can find these all over, these pictures, I should say, all over at zombiesailor.com. We talked about this retro company popping up last week, but their next figure that they showed off was Danny Maff. Now, I have to be honest, I don't know much about Danny Maff, so didn't show a figure or anything. It's just announcement of who they just signed. So that he'll be
same boat as you. I don't know who Danny Maff is.
I am kind of lost on this one. I'm not familiar, so I will not try to act like I know who this guy is, but he will be getting a figure. So Danny Maff will be coming in the My Fandom Indie Stars that we talked about last week, where Crowbar was going to be coming. All right. Mattel Elite Series 123 leaked lineup. This series consists of Axe, Smash, Roman Reigns, Great Khali, Drew McIntyre, and Nikki Bella. That is the leaked lineup for Series 123.
So word on the street is that Axe and Smash aren't going to be in the Legends series anymore, that they've been pulled into the main line. I don't know if that's confirmed or true. That's just what I'm hearing, but we're going to have to wait and see until firm lineups come out. But yeah, early word is that Axe and Smash aren't in the Legends series anymore. They were moved into the mainline Elite.
Why would they do such a thing?
Well, the Elites are available everywhere. And you want to get Demolition into the hands of the masses. Because, I mean, when you're looking at this, it's going to get onto BBTS. And I guarantee Axe and Smash are going to be the first two gone.
More than likely.
Yeah, BBTS has been doing a tremendous job of selling out of their Elites. And guaranteed Axe and Smash are going to be the first ones out. So I got to make sure I jump on as soon as they're announced.
Make sure you get them at Target. Forget Walmart, dude.
Oh, I don't know. Walmart? Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Ew.
No. I'm pre-ordering on BBTS.
The only thing you need to get from Walmart is Jell-O and other cheap stuff.
Cat litter.
Oh, yeah, cat litter, too.
That's about it.
Yep. Moving along, we are going to continue the questions from Steve Ozer, where he went ham, and we will burn through these real fast. So stick with us on this one. Continue on. This is part 2 of the Steve Ozer questions. This question comes in from Scarface, 1985. He said, is Great Muta still available? If he still is, can we get him in the all-white gear with the big gold in Ultimate Edition? Steve says we are seeing what else, if anything, we can do for Muta. I personally like the white gear with the title, but I'm not sure the design is a fan.
I'm not sure design, meaning the design team.
Oh, design team. Oh, okay. Oh, I apologize. But I'm not sure design is a fan. We'll keep pushing for it, though.
Imagine stopping making Muta figures. You guys, just keep pumping them out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Give us all the Muta figures. They're going to move.
Yeah. Don't stop. Whatever.
No.
If you find any random picture, whether it's in a PWI, a Wrestling Eye, or a Japanese magazine, or whatever it may be, the most random magazine, if you find one little picture of Muta and he's wearing something different, jump on it. Make it happen. We don't care. Muta figures are going to move.
Yep. Re-release his Chase Ultimate as an Elite. They already put his NWO look in the vault. Re-release that again. I mean, who cares? Give us. I mean, there are so many different color combinations you can do with Muta. Just give us all of them. Keep making Muta figures until that deal runs out, please. We're asking nicely, please.
And thank you.
And thank you. And all the titles too. Thank you.
Next question comes in from the Hitman Kid. He said, is the new Winged Eagle belt design all one piece like the hardcore title is? Steve said they should be plates so we can VUM them.
What is VUM? Vacuum something mold?
Great question. What is VUM?
Steve? Steve? Where are you, Steve?
All right. Well, he said the plates should be so we can VUM them. Next question comes in from JC Motors. He said, would a Hulk Hogan as Thunder Lips be off the table? Steve said we tried for the Hollywood line, but it wasn't possible at the time. Hopefully we can reapproach it one day.
So, Jeff.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
There is a certain cartoon that is back on YouTube now in the WWE vault called Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
Yes, have you watched it?
Not yet, but does this kind of nudge the door open a little bit? So maybe we get figures inspired by Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
Well, Steve did mention in the Q&A from last week that there was some rights that were kind of a holdup.
But
let's see if those rights have been rectified, and let's see if something can be done now. We don't know.
Because it's been a long time since we've had access to that with anything WWE related. You used to have to pirate it, but now it's sitting right there on the vault. So I think this is a really, really good sign. And I think it's really a line that's long overdue. You know, we've seen customs. People made the statues of some of the characters from Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. But man, if they can do something in the spirit of that, I would be all over it. It would be the Coliseum collection, and that would be must-haves in my collection.
I think a lot of people would be all over that, and I think a lot of people would be clamoring for that. Let's see if they can do something by next year's San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Maybe that will be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. A lot of people.
I hope not. No, I want to see a Mattel Creations release for this.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, just because the Comic-Con ones, I mean, look at the Cena this year. They had a tradition of sitting, but the Cena went immediately.
Next question came in from Dark Prophet. Hi, Steve. For the new LJN reboot line, I understand and can appreciate some straight re-releases of the originals, as other retro figure companies do similar things. However, I really like when you can update the style while still paying homage to the originals even more. The new Jesse Ventura in the Series 2 looks to do just that.
Agree. It's great.
Can that trend please continue for legends who weren't done quite right in the original line? For example, the Jake the Snake Roberts was too short.
Word.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Nikolai Volkov were too lean.
I agree on Nikolai to an extent, but I think the Neidhart was pretty good.
Andre the Giant, Big John Studd didn't get to show off their size advantage due to the squatting poses.
Good point.
Thank you as always. I eagerly look forward to watching this line develop. Steve said we'll continue to collaborate with WWE on this and see what can be done to satisfy collector feedback.
Agree 100% on Andre, which is why it was so awesome when the big rubber guys did Andre, because they didn't have the knee bend and he was at like full stature. Like that was awesome, because then you got to really compare that size Andre to say your Macho Man or your Hogan, and you had a perfect matchup then. It wasn't the bent knee. So I 100% agree with what he is saying. Maybe not on the Neidhart, but...
And that's what I like about the third-party big rubber guys and Latoonies, is they did straight leg. So,
yes,
you know, they were able to go in and kind of clean that up, I guess you could say.
Yeah, great point. Yes, cleaning it up is the best way to do it. And it seems like Hasbro really did that well when they had a chance at redoing a guy. The second time around was a lot better than the first. See Million Dollar Man, Big Boss Man, Brutus Beefcake. So yeah, if they can take some liberties like they did with Jesse, I think that would be a great thing for the LJN line moving forward.
Next question comes in from Old School Fool. He said, hi, Steve. Number one, will LJNs be in Target stores later this fall? Sorry if this has been asked before. Number two, the Hogan LJN reissue. If the LJNs will be in stores, will the Hogan be quietly included with the rest of the releases? Or is he getting his own pre-order at a later date? Now, this is when I believe that Hogan got, he passed away.
Yes.
So this question kind of goes back. Steve did go back into the archives. He hadn't been on the message boards for a few months. So he kind of went back and started to pull some questions.
Well, they pulled Hogan out of that.
Exactly.
Temporarily, they removed him. So, yeah, there were definite questions to come out of that.
Answering the first question, will LJNs be in Targets later this fall? Steve says LJNs hit Target stores around Black Friday. So remember that.
That's funny, because I thought it was end of October.
I thought it was end of October as well, but it looks like it's going to be around Black Friday.
Yep. Keep your eye on that Target app.
The Hogan LJN reissue, regarding that question, Hogan hits the same time the rest of the wave. So just kind of answering, going back and re-answering that question.
What a time to be alive, to walk into Target again or any retail store and see LJN, specifically that iconic Hulk Hogan sitting on the pegs.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, I've been watching this dude. Sorry, little sidetrack here. I've been watching this dude on Reels. His name is Brian Pierup, and I don't know if anybody else follows him, if you watch sports card stuff at all. But he's an old school card collector, and he goes around to all these different card shops throughout the United States, and he kind of shares stories. And you can tell he's an 80s kid. Like, he likes cards of Ken Griffey Jr. and Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire, Nolan Ryan. Like, those are his jam. And he was telling a story the other day where he met somebody that was a fan of his page, and it wasn't about the cards. It was more about the feelings, just that watching Brian open packs on his channel or on his reels, just opening packs of cards kind of transported him to a happier place. And he was going through some stuff, and just watching the videos helped. And we've heard from people, Jeff, that our show does more for them than just filling a need to find out wrestling figure news or information. We kind of fill a need for them where they can detach from whatever's going on, and we put them in a happier place. And that's just, it's awesome. But at the same time, the stuff that we're talking about does that too. There's so much negative shit in the world right now. And sometimes it's just nice to be able to like grab your wrestling figures, or just look at your collection up on the wall that's on the card, or look at your loose collection, and kind of put yourself in a better place, because these things aren't necessarily like about the figures or the matches that you had with the figures. It's about your life circumstances at the time that you were collecting them. Like, we go back to Remco's and LJNs and Hasbro's, and we're just kids sitting in front of a plastic ring with these rubber or these plastic figures, and just having the time of our lives. And little did we know at the time, we're creating these incredible memories, like core memories, that really put us into a better place when we go back and revisit it. So just being able to know that in a few months, that iconic that we call like the logo figure, right? If wrestling figures had a logo, it would be that Hogan. And we're going to be able to go into retail again and see that logo sitting on a peg 40 years after its release, and it's a dead ringer of it. That is just, dude, it's so great. And I love this hobby so much, dude. And just being able to see that happening again, it's amazing. And it's way more than just a figure. It's memories that go with it.
You kind of playing off of it, because I saw that video you sent over. There's a lot of things that take us back to those happier times. Just being able to hold an LJN again, or a big rubber guy, if that does it for you. I know for Brian over at LJN, holding the big rubber guy just takes him back. Same with us, just being able to hold a figure, just being able to play with a figure, just being able to, and for this guy, able to open up cards. And it's not about, this is what I love about watching that guy. I follow him too, Scott, but when he opens cards, it takes him back to that happier time. It's not about, oh, I pulled the Mike Trout 1 of 1, look at me, I'm Mr. Bad at. It's not about that.
Yes.
This, like the video that you sent me, and I would love to play it on the show. But one of the things is this guy that he met up with in Tennessee, he just wanted a Griffey card.
He wanted to open packs with Brian. That was it.
With Brian, that's it. He just wanted to open packs. And he said he wanted a Griffey rookie, a Jordan in the White Sox, where, the upper deck where he was taking the swing in the batting cage. And there was one other card. I can't remember the other card. But, he was talking about how
Nolan Ryan throwing the football.
No, that's it. Thank you. But he made that happen for this guy. And that's one of the things that I love about this hobby is, when we do our meetup, just sitting around BSing about toys. But sitting around eating pizza, drinking soda, drinking beer, whatever everybody's having to drink, and just talking figures, that's the fun part.
Or going to Frankensons with Ryan Buds and walking around like we're in our natural habitat and we're looking at toys and enjoying toys. Or we're at a Target when we're in LA recording for the Toys That Made Us, and we meet up with James Frank and we all run into a Walmart like little kids looking for that unicorn Harley race figure.
Yep.
It's not about the gain, it's about the experience, right? And it's those memories that are tied to all of that. It's not about, oh, I'm going to go in and buy this. It's about the experience of just going in and looking, and the excitement of finding something, or the anticipation of finding something. Like, that's where the moment is. It's not the end result of finding a figure or not. It's about the experience. And then the best part is getting to do it with others that enjoy it as much as you do. So yeah. So anyway, that's kind of in a nutshell. I'm excited about this Hogan coming back out. That's all.
Oh, is that what you were saying? Oh, I thought we were.
Yeah. I danced around it a little bit, gave a lot of word salad, but yeah,
I
that's
thought we were talking about baseball cards now. Oh, all right. Anyway.
That too. Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Next question comes in from Classic Retro 23. Says, Steve, love the new LJN figures and appreciate that you are remaking the original figs in their original poses. I have been trying to collect LJN figures, but can't find clean versions at affordable prices. Are the plans to remake all the OG LJN figures? Thanks, Chris. Steve says, glad you're excited. So am I. We won't realistically be able to do all of them for a multitude of reasons.
But there are always big rubber guys.
There is. They may not be able to do Dynamite Kid, but there is big rubber guys,
And I think the majors, British Bulldogs are outstanding.
Oh, they're excellent, dude. They're excellent.
And so, I mean, okay, so you're not getting the LJN exactly, but in cases like that, they look better.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking what LJN gave us, which is a great idea, and they're making it better. So yeah, you could really flesh out your LJN lineup here through big rubber guys and LJN. I love this tag team.
Yep. All right. Next question came in from SPN KCD NJ1. He said, thank you, Steve. And this is after SDCC. Thank you, Steve. I'm officially broke after these reveals. Awesome reveals. Piper Pitt. Wow. Question. When is Coco due to come out? And Tito, is the 80s style blue red trunks with a Reba shirt going to be slated for an Elite Legends or Coliseum collection? It's going to be the next in line for sure. Maybe a green icy belt to go along with it. Please, before a re-release of the Strike Force on we have.
The Strike Force 1, like the Target Tito is what he's referring to.
Oh, gotcha. Strike Force 1 we have. Steve said Coco should be out in spring. He said no idea where a future Tito will land yet.
We haven't seen pictures of Coco yet, correct? We were hoping at
Correct.
Comic-Con and it didn't happen.
Correct.
Do you think we're going to get a soft goods jacket with Coco?
Maybe in the Coliseum collection, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Tito and Coco, boom. That's a Coliseum collection right there.
Well, they don't have to pair them together anymore. They're all going to be single packs, so.
Yeah, but it seems they still do 2 at a time.
Yes,
and then you can buy which one you want. So it doesn't have to make sense anymore. So yeah, just give us the Coliseum collection ones. And I agree with the green belt for Tito. Incredible call. Yes, please. And Jeff, I have breaking news as it pertains to Taco Bell. Either later, well, no, because this drops on Sunday. It either already happened or it's going to be happening this coming week. Taco Bell is going to have a 50-50 freeze.
What's a 50-50 freeze?
Orange and vanilla cream.
Ooh.
Or you can get just orange cream or just vanilla cream, or you can get a swirl of the two.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, dude.
Game on.
Celebrate this menu. It's going to be a rough month for my colon. But you know what? We've had years of training preparing for this. I have a lot of faith.
Scott, you know what? I'm thinking about you, dude. You should really cut back on the Taco Bell to save money due to the new dance studio that you're growing, that you're putting up, and put that
supporting
that you're supporting, and put it towards Las Vegas next year.
Nope.
Okay, just thought
decades menu, dude. Decades menu. It's getting wrecked.
Decades menus, adding decades onto your colon too.
It's removing decades from my life, but hey, it tastes so good.
I'm having fun doing it.
It tastes so good.
All right. Next question comes in from JT. JT said the render didn't make it clear. Is the shirt on Bull Nakano going to be soft goods, sculpted, or rubber? Steve said Bull shirt / torso should be sculpted. She'll also have a soft goods entrance robe.
Very nice.
Very cool. Next question came in from Sherry. Sherry said, please explain what's going on with retros in detail. Number 1, will we continue to get 2 4-packs a year on Mattel Creations? Number 2, When will the Race Heenan Virgil Warrior set be available, and where will we be able to buy it? Number 3, how many ringside retro waves will there be per year? Number 4, will we get the classic tag belts in retro form? Ooh, good question.
Good question.
Number 5, will we get a Blackstrap Winged Eagle retro belt? Steve said Warrior Heenan King Virgil set is available now at MattelCreations.com. Retros move exclusively to Ringside Collectibles for 2026. Multiple waves of 3 are in the works. We'll keep updating belts when we can.
So, Jeff, you asked me earlier if I picked up anything. I didn't pick up something for me, but I picked up something for you. And this question reminded me, at TJ Maxx over the weekend, I found you the retro ring that comes with Brother Love.
Very good. Yeah, dude, for $20, retro ring over there.
$20. I couldn't believe it. So as soon as we walked in, it's Halloween and handbags and Shannon's in heaven. And I'm like, I'm going to go look at the toys just to see, I never know what they're going to have. Maybe I'll find a cool Elite or something. Just go home with something. Well, I go over there and all they have wrestling wise, and I was shocked, was the retro ring with Brother Love. And they had 4 of them. So I grabbed you the best box I could. It's in good shape. It looks good. One little ding, but it's whatever. But it was the best out of the batch. But I couldn't believe that they had them there at TJ Maxx, $20.
Yeah, you sent that picture, and it was one of those like, I don't need a retro ring, and it's $20. I was like, okay, I need a retro ring.
Yeah, I mean, for $20, you could say no.
I know, right? So thank you for picking that up.
Oh, no problem at all, dude. I just wanted to mention you had asked earlier, and I completely forgot it. It's literally sitting right next to me. But yeah. You have a retro ring coming in your way.
All right. Next question came in from Dark Prophet. He said, hi, Steve. Maybe I just missed it in the chaos of so many great reveals at SDCC, but I was hoping to see info on, and he put in quotations, and a possibly ringside pre-orders for the new Demolition Elites first shown over Mania reveals. Anything more you can tell us about them? Thank you. Also, thank you for increasing Coliseum collection to a wonderful 3rd set this year and for the option to buy in singles. And a huge thank you for the new LJN wave. You are sure making us golden era collectors happy, and in quotations, and with lighter wallets.
You know what, everyone, be more like this guy.
Yeah, exactly. He says
very
thank you.
Positive. Yeah, he's very polite. He's very positive. I love his energy that he's bringing with the question. Well done, sir. Well done.
Steve said Bill wanted to get the demos out quickly as possible, so we used the original sculpts with the new deco. Axe and Smash will be mainline Elite releases in spring of 26, which is the 123 leaked lineup we just talked about.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily confirm that they're not also coming in Legends, because much like Muda, give us all the looks. Who cares? Yep. Mix up the face paint. We're good. We're going to buy them.
Yep. Crush's head sculpt tool was no longer available, so we had to resculpt and retool. He'll be coming in mainline Elite shortly after Axe and Smash. We will absolutely be doing new versions of Demolition and their gimmicks with new sculpts as well down the road. Stoked to have them back in the mix. New gimmicks, so we'll have Mr. Wrestling.
Possibly. You mean the Masked Superstar?
Masked Superstar. I apologize. Masked Superstar. You're right.
Yes. Masked Superstar, Repo Man, Blacktop Bully. What was his golfer gimmick name?
Hole-in-One Darso or something. I don't know.
Something like that.
He also the Machines.
The Machines. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So quite a few gimmicks there going on.
I like it.
Next question came in from Muppet Fan 321. He said,
Wait. We didn't even talk about the Coliseum collection potential.
Ooh.
Do they take a liberty? Do they just, look at what they did with Jesse in the LJN line. This is kind of opening. They're branching out into stuff they haven't done yet. And that's retool or give something a new look that already existed, right? We never got Smash. But they could take a creative liberty and be like, here you go. Or they do Axe and Mr. Fuji.
They could do that. That would make more sense because they haven't done a Warlord figure in a while. So I don't know if Warlord's under available, but if they put it like Axe and Warlord, that would make sense.
Yeah.
And of course, we keep going back. It doesn't have to make sense.
Absolutely not. It's just 2 individuals. But with Axe, you're almost screaming tag team at that point. So yeah, you're right. I think Warlord makes a lot of sense. Mr. Fuji makes a lot of sense. But you know what? As much of a, stickler as I am for this whole Coliseum collection to be true to what LJN was, I would 100% give them a pass if they wanted to do Smash in the Coliseum collection. Like maybe they've talked to Bill and Bill was like, this is the deco we had in mind. And that's the Smash that we get. That would be amazing.
And in the LJN line too, they could take liberties and just say, hey, we're making a Smash in the LJN line and still make Axe in the, recreate the old Axe figure, but just say, oh, by the way, here's a Smash to go with it. And
make better face paint. Like I'd be okay with them changing up the face paint on them, make it a little better. The LJN was lacking in that. And I get it. You're talking the 80s, but you have the potential to really make a kick-ass looking Axe figure. And honestly, all you need to do a Smash is put them in the same pose, just alternate the arms from what the Axe is.
All right. Next question comes in from Muppet Fan 321. Now this is a long question. It's a multitude of questions. It's like a novel. It's like the Moby Dick.
This is what you don't want to do to Steve.
Yes. But Muppet Fans 321 said, if we order the new figures from Collectors Con this week, will we actually receive the figures or get the cancellation notice 3 months after they have all been in stores and scooped up by the Walmart employees? Allegedly.
Ooh, but he comes out swinging with fire. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
He didn't even say, hi, Steve. He's all, here we go.
Dude, he's like a monkey in his cage just throwing crap at Walmart. I love it.
By the way, allegedly, the Walmart employees will scoop them up. Allegedly. Yes.
Yeah.
How is it that Walmart cannot handle a pre-order when Target can? Isn't the job of... I know, dude. This guy's going all in.
He is spitting fire, and I am here for it.
Usually, Usually Muppet fans are really nice, but he's like, dude, I'm pissed right now.
Yeah, I take back what I said about don't do this. No, do this. 100% do this. Flame Walmart every chance you get.
Isn't the job of a pre-order just that? You order an item and company selling knows how many to stock and put away.
He hit him with the Seinfeld. You know how to take a reservation.
Received my Legends figures from Target before they even hit the shelves that Sunday. Shouldn't that say, let's stop giving Walmart exclusives and give them to stores that actually know how to do a pre-order? Is Homer Simpson in charge of distribution for both Mattel and Walmart? Stop giving Walmart figures that collectors want.
This is two amazingly strong questions back to back. You have one guy who was hyper polite and kind, and I was like, yes, I'm feeling this dude's energy. I love it. And then you got this guy who's like grabbing his baseball bat with the nail sticking out of it like Adam Copeland, and he's walking towards Walmart ready to start swinging at the building. Like, I love it. Like, bring this. Muppet Fan 3, 2, 1. Amazing, dude. Amazing. You're killing it.
Well, it doesn't stop. Let's continue. Let's see. From the last Collector Con, every item I placed for a Mattel item was canceled. Mo2 Faker, Monday Night War Elite Hogan, Monday Night War Elite Lawler, and Ultimate Austin. The kicker is, if you go to the Mo2 boards, the Faker fig is shelf forming in stores, with some stores having like 10 and some in clearance, when Walmart could have allotted these shelf formers to the actual pre-orders.
Oh, you keep bringing it, dude. He's giving like firsthand experience. And he's letting Steve hear it.
Well, he continues.
I love this.
And another thing.
Well, dude, if he goes into Power Town, I'm going to call this guy on the phone and be like, did we just become best friends?
How is the Hasbro, NECA, or McFarlane orders never get canceled and delivered on time? Got all the Super Friend figures when they went up for pre-order, as well as the exclusive Black Series, R2-D2, Marvel Legends, and NECA TMNT. Oh, wait. Those figures came directly from those companies themselves and not shipped to Walmart, and then Walmart responsible for sending out the merchandise. Why can't Mattel apply this model? Continuing on, we keep hearing that this is being looked into and going to be fixed, yet nothing has been done, and this happens for every pre-order.
I love this so much, dude. I love this. This is great. And there's more.
Continuing on.
Oh, he is shoveling it.
Oh, he is, dude. It is time for Mattel to get their act together and drop all Walmart exclusives and sell them on their site so the true collectors can get it. Remember when this...
Boom. Frame that.
Yes.
Put it on a t-shirt. That is gold. Yes, he nailed it right there with that one sentence.
Continuing on. Remember when this happened the first few times with Target and pre-orders being canceled? They fixed their issue, and now look how easy it is to get their exclusives.
Dude, If the first guy got on base with a double, this guy just cleared the bases.
Muppet
He
fan
hit it out of the stadium.
Muppet fan might be a little mad.
No, I am here for it, dude. Give Walmart all the crap. All the crap. On my shit list, it's Power Town is 1, Walmart is 2.
It's a 1 and 1A.
Exactly. And this, like I said, if this dude went in on Power Town, oh man, I'd literally be sending him a friend's request.
Well, Steve answered. Steve says, I know these cancellations are frustrating.
Oh, dude.
He pulled the Beavis, dude. I understand your frustrations.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that sucks, dude. No. Tell us. Say, yeah, F Walmart. Get on board. Grab your pitchfork with us.
Okay, Steve has said basically you don't want to piss off one of your biggest customers, which is Walmart.
Yeah. He had to go into customer service mode here. Keep your biggest customer happy. I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. He's got to toe the company line. I understand.
Yep. Most Walmart Elite and Ultimate exclusives have been available on Mattel Creations this year, and we are working on expanding what's available.
And he's right. He's right. They are available. Granted, they sell out really quick, depending on the name. So you've got to be on it if you want. But I never saw the DDP on Mattel Creations. I stopped checking once I knew I had it from you and Norm. Mm-hmm. But up until that point, I was checking daily multiple times, and he never popped on there. So it's been hit or miss on what they have and what they don't. But yeah, hopefully they can really get it addressed, dude. So a majority of the stock lands on Mattel Creations, and Walmart can fumble whatever they're going to do like they always do. But hey, this dude, gold stars all over that email. That was fantastic.
Hey, send us an email at Fullyposeable. We want to thank you for that question. That was awesome.
That was amazing. I loved it.
Muppet fan.
He came out spitting hot fire like Dylan on Chappelle's show.
Do you think he was listening to the Muppet theme while typing up?
No way he was listening to Muppet Babies, dude.
He was listening to Slayer.
Yes. Yeah, he had raining blood going when he was typing this out.
All right. Next question comes in from Jim Cornette's Wendy's order. Jim Cornette's Wendy's order said, Steve. Oh, by the way, Muppet fan didn't even say thanks, Steve, or anything. He just ended it right there.
He just ended it. He mic dropped it, dude. That was fantastic.
Jim Cornette's Wendy's order said, Steve, is there any progress towards getting superstars on Mattel Creations? Yes, thank you. The like is becoming incredibly frustrating to track down as they seem to be quote unquote Walmart shipper exclusives when Walmart decides to put out stock. And now UK retailers who regularly stock them are no longer shipping to the US. It's a shame this line is so difficult for collectors to get, considering how much love collectors have for the line. Steve said, working on it.
This is where a customer service job really sucks. Like you said, he has to be Beavis and just basically sit there and go, I understand your
We understand your frustrations.
Exactly. That's all he can keep saying. Like, yeah, that sucks, you guys. Like, he gets it. He gets this so much. But I mean, the more that you guys heap it on him, the more he's going to get sick of hearing about it. And the more he's going to want to go in and be like, you guys, we need to get this figured out. It's literally it's like 80% of what I'm getting on the boards is how bad Walmart is. Like that one, Muppet fan pointed it out. Target fixed their bad stuff. They got it figured out. Why can't Walmart? Yeah. It makes no sense. Just bad management, and it's making them look horrible.
It's bad medicine. Bad medicine. What's the rest of the lyrics?
Is what I need.
Is what I need.
We don't need Walmart's bad medicine.
Oh, okay.
Send it back.
Next question comes in from Hendryhausen. He said, now that Mattel has a relationship with DC, is this Rey Mysterio from WrestleMania 25 on the table? And it was the Joker Rey. Steve said, would love to see it. I'll do my best.
Got to figure Flash Ray is out on that table too.
Exactly. Next question comes in from Bigger Better Bladder. He said, Steve, will we get another WWE Superstars 2-pack from Mattel Creations? Steve said, Rock Evolution pack is up next. Let's see how that performs. Let's sell out those 2 packs and make more undeniable.
It's kind of scary that it's already depending on per series. If there's going to be another one right behind it, I would hope that's not the case. That, okay, maybe there's 1 or 2 that don't do super great, but let's not kill it because 1 or 2 don't do super great.
2-packs should be reserved for tag teams, I think. Like,
agree.
Now, don't get me wrong. The Cody and the Dusty was fantastic.
Something that makes sense like that. Yes.
The Rock one is good. It's good. I'm going to be buying it, so it doesn't matter. They got my money. But Steiner Brothers, that should be the 2-pack.
Natural disasters.
Natural disasters, demolition.
Yes.
That's where it hits all the feels,
That's Remco all over again. That's the whole point of this. It's a nostalgia thing, right? You want those tag teams featured in. But granted, Remco just didn't put out tag teams in those 2-packs. They also had feuds, right? So give us 2 guys that are historically feuding with each other. I don't know if they ever get Savage back, like Steamboat and Savage, for example. Iconic match. Like you could do these like Hogan and Andre. You could do these iconic matchups in 2-packs as well. But I think they're onto something here with those. But maybe the best choices haven't been made on the first 2 out of the gate. Like you said, the Cody and Dusty was great. Rock I could totally pass on. Would have way more interest if it was a Steiner Brothers 2-pack.
Yeah.
Or like you said, Demolition would be even better.
All right, Scott. Next one. Who is this?
Let me throw in there. Shaolin Death Grip.
Shaolin Death Grip. I have to rip out my tongue, just pronounce it. Simpsons reference. All right. Steve, the LJN Grand Toys Warrior didn't have the tassels cuffs, nor did he wear it at WrestleMania 5, which is allegedly the attire that inspired the figure. What went into the decision to include them with the Coliseum Collection Warrior? Steve says some concessions were made. The figure is not based off WrestleMania 5.
So taking liberties, I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
Next question came in from Heat Gun Enthusiast. He said, is there any possibility of Monday Night War line being able to continue past 2026? Steve said, we are already working on 2027 Monday Night War figures.
Hopefully when he says we're working on them, that means working on pulling them away from Walmart and moving them 100% over to Mattel Creations.
Powertown and Walmart are feeling the Toon wrath.
Absolutely.
Next question came in from Caleb9. He said, is the Defining Moments wave 2 figures now? Steve said 2 single figures per wave, multiple waves per year. Next question came in from Peter JP2. He said, my question is about Mattel Creations. Right now, the site has more out-of-stock items than available ones.
That's true. Good point.
As an international collector, I was hoping this direct website would be my go-to. Are you able to pass the message on and have Mattel Creations stock the new products, restock or cleared of never returning sold out items? Steve said, restocks isn't typically possible, but we'll keep adding new items as they become available.
No, I have seen with the Legends and the Monday Night Wars figures, sometimes they'll be sold out, and then sometimes there will be restocks. It happens, I'm not going to say a lot, but I've seen it more than a few times. So if you jump on and it's sold out, keep checking back. Jump on a couple times a day, like bookmark the site. Keep checking it because they do bring them back. Like the Rude and the Sid from the Legends, those went up and came down several times. So you've just got to, it's almost like keeping your finger on the pulse, right? You got to keep checking in.
Yep. Next question came in from DC4 MVP. Hey, Scott, are you tired of Walmart questions?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Keep spitting hot fire. Bring it.
All right. Well, DC4 MVP said, Steve, like we've seen with Mattel Creations offering store exclusive, and he put in parentheses, mostly Legends, figures, and now WWE Shop offering a Walmart exclusive, and he put Clear Cena, paired with the frustrating distribution at certain stores, mostly the Monday Night War series, will we see more store exclusives available online after a period of time? Steve said, we are now offering alternative retailers for most exclusive items at this point. We'll keep expanding what's available.
Way to go, Walmart. You forced Mattel to shift things and start offering alternate routes because you suck. Fantastic. Well done.
Next question came in from JT. Given that we've seen Dingo Warrior and some AWA adjacent Hogans, is it possible we'll see more territory versions of currently signed talent? Midnight Rocker Shawn Michaels, AWA Henning, Clean Shaven Babyface Terry Funk, CWF, Dusty Rhodes, etc. Steve said, sure. AWA Henning was just revealed at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, with the title too. So let's just hope that that is a continuing trend. I would love to see AWA represented more by Mattel. Like, bring all of those. Obviously, Midnight Rockers, you're only going to get one of the two, because who knows if Marty Jannetty is ever going to end up back under the WWE umbrella. I hope he does at some point. You know, the dude's going through it. It would help him a lot. So it's great that the indie companies have made a few Marty Jannetties, but at some point, let's get him back in the WWE family, dude. We need more Mattel figures, and I would love, I mean, yes, selfishly, I would love to get a set of Midnight Rockers. Who wouldn't? Right? I'm sure everybody listening to this would be like, hell yes, we'll buy it like yesterday. Can you imagine a superstar set of Marty and Sean?
Oh, in AWA,
a 2-pack?
You know that they would be doing the AWA look.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
It's a layup.
It is a no-brainer. It's a layup, dude. Exactly. Like, you're printing your own money at that point. A Superstars 2-pack of the Midnight Rockers, and you put those soft goods zebra shirts with the plastic sunglasses on them. Come on, dude.
That's why Toonie got my money for that Marty Jannetty figure.
Yes,
it was
straight
a
re-release almost.
It was a 4.5-inch figure, and it just hit all the feels, and there was no way it was going to get passed up over here.
Exactly. It screamed Remco. So there's definitely some opportunity there for Marty Jannetty, I think. You know, maybe they can get the guy some help. We saw him at WrestleCon. He was in bad shape physically, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with his sobriety, I guess. I don't know anything about that, but I mean, just physically watching him walk was painful. Like, he just looks like the guy just needs some help, man. I would love to see him back, get in WWE's good graces. They can give him some help, you know, get him a Legends deal, start pumping out that Marty merch, and just really build this dude up.
Next question comes in from Dr. Fraser Crane. Oh, Fraser, Kelsey Grammer. Nice. He was asking questions.
Of Cheers fame.
Yes. Hey, Steve, do you think we can get a rookie Shawn Michaels as a figure, maybe as a Build-A-Figure in the Legends line? And he did add a picture of Shawn's rookie figure. It was basically Shawn wearing those old starter jackets, like those light starter jackets. And
are we talking like world-class Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
Oh, hell yes, dude.
Steve said, kind of perfect Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. So, yeah, I would love that, dude. If they did a Build-A-Figure, that would be fantastic.
Ministry of Darkness said, hi, Steve. Is there any reason why Build-A-Figures like Disciple are getting re-released? I'm asking because what's the point of getting 4 Monday Night War figures to complete the Build-A-Figure if it's just going to get re-released in the future? Steve said some popular Build-A-Figures may get re-released and others may not.
I get that. I guess that's frustrating when you've dropped like $100 just to build a figure, and then boom, it hits the vault and you're like, son of a bitch. Like, I could have just spent the cost of one figure to get what I wanted. I get the frustration there. Normally I'm like, you know, give everybody the figures that they want, but in this case, I totally get it.
Next question came in from Taserface.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I thought it was like dude randomly just walking up and tasing people in the face. You just got Taserface. It's like
on a Hangover.
Yeah, exactly.
To the face.
How does probably your biggest partner buyer feel about you guys offering current Walmart exclusives that bring people in stores searching for them, not finding, but maybe buying other stuff, and offering them also as ringside exclusives so people can choose not to go to Walmart to look for them? Seems like not such a good look to sell while they are on the shelf. 6 and Muda, I can literally go buy today. Seems like a big conflict of interest. Steve said, all good. Thanks for your concern, Taserface.
That's the equivalent of Steve just basically throwing up the middle finger.
Yeah, right?
That was as customer service as possible.
I understand your frustration.
I understand your frustration. And kiss my ass. Taserface.
Next question came in from Missing Link. He said, hey, Steve, awesome time to be a collector thanks to you and the team. I know you won't give away future reveals, but is there a reason we haven't gotten a heel Magnificent Morocco in the line, assuming he's still signed?
Ooh, good question.
Seems like a huge gap in any Golden Era fan collection, as he was a huge heel presence from 82 to 87. I know we got the babyface, The Rock Morocco, which is great, but we need Beach Bum Morocco. Not complaining, just wondering if there is a logistic reason cause he's such a needed character. Perfect for Legends or Coliseum collection. Thanks for your time. Steve said still trying to get heel Morocco out, hopefully in time.
Yeah, it's number one. It's great to know that they still have them.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, otherwise it would be one of those things when we have the rights to make them, blah, 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 copy and paste. But it's good to know, A, he's still got a deal. And it's good to know, B, there are several outlets, i.e. Legends, as he pointed out in his question, Legends and Coliseum Collection you can throw them into. But yeah, we totally need a heel Don Morocco, like 100%. And you know what, while we're at it, put the IC belt on him as well.
Absolutely. Next question came in from the legit boss man. Hey, Steve, hope you're having a wonderful day. Not after Muppet Face's question. Holy crap.
Burn it down.
Also, I have these crows chirping at me, trying to get me to go to the R&T over in Tracy. It's open 24 hours. Leave me alone.
After all these questions, Steve's going to need a trip to the R&T.
Hey, Steve, hope you're having a wonderful day. Number one, I was wondering, since Andrade is coming with the men's speed title, should we expect the women's speed title to come soon with Candice or Sol? Number two, why does Elite Alba and Io have basic boots when we have new boot sculpt? Steve says we'll try to get the women's speed title out sooner rather than later. Not sure on design's decision on the boots. He's not even saying design team. He's just saying designs.
And here we go with the feet guys again.
Maybe the existing boots weren't suitable for those talents and the tooling budget went somewhere else in the figure or waves. Bill just did a live stream last week. Those would be good opportunities to ask him about things like this. Next question came in from Sherry. Sherry said, this is regarding, the Monday Night Wars question regarding, are they going to be going past 2026, where Steve said the 2027 figures were already being worked on. So Sherry asked, will we ever get an Elite Sister Sherry to finish up Harlem Heat? Steve said, it's a legit top priority for me. Great question.
Love that. Absolutely great question. And I will be first in line, maybe second or third, if they ever put a Sister Sherry out. Yeah. Amazing. That would be so badass.
You're going to be fighting this person Sherry for that figure.
Yeah, I think so, right? No, that would be amazing. And it's good to know that it's high on Steve's list to get out to.
Next question came in from Wrestling Collector 80. He said, Steve, can we expect an official Superstars Mattel ring? Steve said, not likely at this time, but I do suggest the Legends cage and ring from Target. It's kind of perfect for Superstars. Little tidbit there.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Next question came in from MK Savage. He said, for the new LJNs, are all wrestlers that get made that had an LJN figure from in the 80s just going to be re-released? Or will we be getting updated molds and gear? For instance, Hulk, Warrior, and Bundy are all the same mold and attire choice from the original line. What are the chances those guys get another Mattel LJN figure in different mold and attire? Hogan in his classic Hulk rule shirt and Warrior from his WWF Championship run would be great. Steve says it's up to WWE at the moment. As the line goes on, I would think any talent we re-release could be eligible for new executions.
Oh, I dig that. Except for Hogan, obviously, and Andre to an extent too, because LJN did two versions of those guys. Actually, technically, LJN did how many Andres? They had the dumpster fire head, the short hair, and then the singlet.
The black
right?
singlet.
So
yes. Yep. 3
Andres, technically 3 Hogans, because there was a red and yellow, and then the white and red. I would love that, honestly, to watch them just take some liberties with the LJN line on a re-release. You know, I get, like, Jesse, I think he really needed to just get redone. So I'm glad they went that route. I'm glad WWE allowed them to do that. But yeah, if you're going to do a re-release of a guy and he didn't have a second figure, so you really have, like, you don't have a template to go by, dude, take all the creative freedom you want. Just make something cool. I mean, it's almost like the big rubber guys just kind of having a blank canvas and just doing their thing. Like, especially with Smash, right? They didn't have a template to work off of. They just made a badass looking figure. I'd like to see Mattel do the same thing.
Yeah. I hope these do well, which right now it looks like it's going to be a huge home run for them. I'd love to go for them to go into tag team routes. Do Brutus and Greg. Do Hogan and Junkyard Dog, if Junkyard Dog is available at all. Or Tito and... Well, yeah, dude, Tito and Martel's not under a deal. Never mind. I apologize. But
yeah, not yet. I think it's coming.
I'd like to see tag teams get released 2-pack boxes.
Agree. Totally agree with you, dude. But of course, it's going to come down to cost, because as we've heard from Mr. Canic, these things aren't cheap to ship. right?
Yep.
They're very heavy. So that's going to come into play for sure. But if they can get those old tag team boxes, man, it just goes back to that whole nostalgia conversation we had earlier.
Next question came in from The Assassin. The Assassin said, action figure attack. I know you can't commit on specific names, but just a general question. Any progress on pushing WWE to approach/sign more first-time WCW names for the Monday Night Wars line? I know you guys work hard, but as a WCW fan, the progress hitting the long-time, first-time WCW gaps is painfully slow. I've thought about this a lot, and I believe objectively that the top 20 biggest quote-unquote first-time WCW gaps are Conan, Billy Kidman, Disco Inferno, Buff Bagwell, Meng, Perry Saturn, Juventud Guerrero, Alex Wright, Ernest Miller, Stephen Michael, Brian Clark, Kevin Sullivan, Chris Canyon, Norman Smiley, Vampiro, Raven, Lance Storm, Ultimo Dragon, Psychosis, and La Parka. This list is strictly wrestlers only, no managers, valets, staff, etc. And Jeff Jarrett is disqualified due to being signed to AEW, presumably exclusively. Plus, Medusa is disqualified due to previously having a figure as Alundra Blaze, though a WCW Medusa is definitely needed as well. Of course, there's hundreds more obscure WCW talents I'd love to see too. But realistically, I feel these are the top 20 Mattel WWE should be prioritizing in the pursuit of comprehensive WCW representation. Thanks, Action Figure Attack. Steve said, I regularly stress the importance of new signings along the lines of what you list above in my meetings with licensor. I don't think you'll ever see a landslide of names all at once, but we should continuously be chipping away at the first time in the line names.
Yeah, that was way different from his normal when we have the rights to do them. So he went above and beyond with that answer. So well done. And it does show that he is having those conversations with WWE.
Just a few more questions. Hang in there, guys, and we'll finish off part 2. Next question came in from Grenelliu. I don't even want to know. Grenu. Going forward, will we exclusively see the new Winged Eagle title with the Ultimate Edition and Elite figures? Thanks, Steve. Tell Magic it looks beautiful. Glad you like it. I tasked Magic Man with creating the new version, and he far exceeded my expectations.
As he tends to do.
There's a chance there are a few straggler releases of the older version, but the idea is the new one fully replaces the original. Next question comes in from The Gang. Steve, you just answered about Demolition getting figures of their characters, so I'm assuming we'll see Mass Superstar. Oh, we just talked about that, which would be great. Will we see Super Machine? And along those lines, will we ever see Big Machine? And then, of course, Blackjack Mulligan. Thank you. Steve says, we'll do what we can, and he put the crossing fingers emoji. Next question came in from Wrestling Collector 80. He said, Steve, love the LJN. Everybody loves the LJN line, man. Like, nobody's talking about the Street Fighter figures.
No.
All these questions that Steve is going back and re-answering, nothing about Street Fighter figures.
Yeah, you'd almost think Powertown was like promoting them.
Should I just name the show RIP Powertown?
Well, no, because we can't do that until we know for sure that they're RIP.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, but there's no talk about the Street Fighter figures. The Street Fighter figures look great, but nobody's talking about them.
They are cool, but yeah. Let the LJN first wave come out and we'll see what happens. But I'm just not hearing, you're right, I'm not hearing anything Street Fighter WWE crossover related at all.
Everything they've talked about looks, or I should say everything that they've shown looks great, but anyways.
Yeah.
All right. Next question came in from Wrestling Collector 80. He said, Steve, love the LJN. Can we expect LJN wrestlers from the past that have had legal issues like Snuka and Billy Jack Haynes? Why are you laughing, Scott?
Could you imagine walking into a store or walking into Target and you see a Jimmy Snuka figure on the pegs, or better yet, a Billy Jack Haynes? No way, dude. No way. You have a better chance of seeing yeah, you know who.
Okay. Yeah.
In figure form on the pegs. There's no way, dude. No way.
We'll stop it right there. Steve said there are a few talents that had LJNs that are unlikely to be remade.
And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because this line screams, I mean, especially for me with the Snuka, right? There's definite nostalgia there. That figure is everything to me. it just sucks. It really sucks because as a collector, I would love to have those names, but there's just you can't. You just can't.
Next question came in from No More Exclusives. Hi, Steve. This question has been asked a million times, but never answered by anyone from Mattel. Will Superstars ever return to regularly Walmart shelves or forever become a one-time shipper spark display, only release in random counties/stores across the USA? And is it your belief Walmart is a good distribution partner for these Superstars, with most stores no longer carrying the line or getting no more than a box per series? Thanks. Steve said, answering you here in the spirit of good faith conversation. I know you are very passionate and have strong opinions. I haven't seen the question, and I'm pretty much the only person interacting with you guys, so that's why you haven't seen any feedback. Yes, Superstars will be on the regular Walmart mod planogram. Walmart are great partners, in part because the sheer size of their business allows for a lot of this collector product to even exist.
Okay, I'll give him that. I will give him that. How many times have we heard people say from the Mattel side, oh, we would love to do this and Toys R Us would have been perfect for it, but they're not around anymore.
Good point.
So and in that regard, I do get it. But there is so much that's lacking. Like, it's the trade-off is frustrating. And that's where we're all coming from. But I get Steve's point here.
Steve continued, with that said, I have been transparent that I want to push for improved availability of all of our items. Superstar specifically was already opened up to the Wrestling Shop UK, and I'm doing my best to get these on Mattel Creations. Fingers crossed that can happen sooner rather than later. And that rounds out all of the Steve questions from Labor Day weekend, where Steve just went ham and was just sitting there with the laptop in his lap and just answering all your questions. So we thank Steve for giving us material for 2 shows. But,
for sure.
We also want to thank Steve for even doing that. I mean, as a collector, he can be transparent to a certain point. You know, like Scott said, he's got to toe that line. There's a fine line between keeping the customer happy and not saying anything that will upset your customer.
Yeah.
So he does an excellent job of towing that line and does a great job. So I want to thank Steve for doing all those questions.
Absolutely. And it's an uphill battle. Like, we're not an easy community to deal with because we are very specific, down to where we're talking about John Cena's shoes or Saul Ruka's boots. Like, we're a tough crowd to please, but I think overall Mattel really does a hell of a job. And Steve, as I've always said, Steve and Bill are the right guys to be manning this ship. You know, they know what we want. They see all this stuff. Steve is just fighting an uphill battle, it seems, with Walmart. And hopefully he can at least start to sate some of the fan base so that a good chunk of us are happy. You can't please everyone, right? But at least he's working on getting it so that a good majority of us are happy. And that's all we can ask for.
Yep. So we thank Steve for doing all those questions for Labor Day and just being transparent. I know a lot of those questions came in from around San Diego Comic-Con, so some of them might be outdated, like the Hogan question, but we got through them. So
thank you, Steve.
And that rounds out the show. Check out our buddies. Check out the Positively Pro Wrestling podcast. Him and Nate, I should say him, Steve Fontas, who I saw in Chicago last weekend. He had me try a piece of pizza that was like the second best pizza.
That's not what you told me earlier.
I know, it was damn delicious, dude.
Yeah, it's Steve's favorite pizza. He took you to his favorite pizza place.
Yeah, it was damn good too.
And in turn, you took him to your second favorite taqueria.
To be fair, he hasn't been out here in 6 years, so I can't take him to the best one. His fault.
There you go, Steve. That was your invitation.
Yeah, exactly. And so anyways, check out him and Nate. Nate filled in for the great Eric Sanchez, and they had a fun show drafting pay-per-views. It was pretty fun. I like it.
I like it.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, and go back and listen to that. They have a good rapport. Also check out Breaker and Travis with the TB Toycast. Also check out, of course, the man that was on a couple episodes ago, Ryan Buds. Check out Trivia with Buds. It's 11 questions every single day that kind of just test your knowledge on certain subjects, whatever it may be. And also check out his Patreon as well. And that rounds out the show. Scott's itching to get to Taco Bell. He's got a he's got a decades menu already lined up on his app, so we better get out of here.
I got visions of tacos and burritos dancing through my head.
Well, let's get you over to there. Scott, for episode 503, anything else?
Stay safe, stay healthy. Fig life since 2016. Happy toy hunting, and be good to each other out there.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for listening to episode 503. 497 to go to 1,000. Adios.
Yeah. Fullyposeable. Let's go. Jeff and Scott, the Toon Brothers, busting out the ring. But we don't take it out the box, MOC. Happy toy hunting, we'll see you next week. We're the OGs of WFP. Fullyposeable, thank you all for listening. It ain't no storyline, real life siblings. So everybody go and do your toy spotting. Hashtag Fig Life, adios from the Kings.